Hi, this is Brandon with SmallSecondsWatchReviews.com. See what I did there? My best Marc from Long Island watch impression. Today we're diving into something that looks fresh, bold, and vibrant, the Islander Northport in Seafoam Green. Let's check this timepiece out. Now, before we dive into the details, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. Islander Watches was founded by Marc, the same guy I mentioned before. Marc says that when Seiko announced they were discontinuing the SKX, he decided to start Islander with a simple mission: to offer great watches at great prices to fill a void. And spoiler alert, they have been nailing it. These watches aren't just affordable, they're also packed with high quality features that you'd expect to find in much more expensive timepieces. What makes Islander stand out to me is their ability to cater to the micro brand and major brand enthusiasts. People from both camps are usually happy with their purchases from Islander. They also focus on delivering value while paying attention to the little things like great lume and sapphire crystals. Alrighty, so now let's talk about the specs on this beauty. We're looking at a solid 40.5mm stainless steel case. It's versatile, it's big enough to catch attention, but it's not oversized. At 47mm lug to lug and 12.5mm thick, it's got some presence on the wrist, but it's not chunky and it wears comfortably. Being a dive watch, of course, the Northport gives you 200 meters of water resistance, which means it's more than ready for your underwater adventures or just a casual dip or jacuzzi. Check out the logo on the screw down crown. All of this houses that seafoam green dial behind a sapphire crystal. This is where Islander shows they're not afraid to be bold, and this starts to look like an expensive watch that you got a killer deal on and you don't want anybody to know. The seafoam green to white gradient dial has polished silver applied markers with a date at the 6 o'clock and the Islander logo just below the 12 o'clock. Marc says the dial was inspired by the waters off of Northport, New York, which you can stare at for hours. Powering the Islander Northport is a Miyota 9015 high beat movement. This movement beats at 28,800 beats per hour, resulting in a seconds hand that ticks 8 times per second. This gives a very smooth appearance. This movement, which has a power reserve of 40 hours, can be hand wound, and it also hacks. Shall I say, nay, dare I say, the lume on this watch is the main event. People are going to be so pissed about that. The applied markers and hands have been filled with BGW9 Superluminova for a blue glow in low light conditions, but the 120 click coin edge ratcheting bezel has also had the BGW9 applied, and it's a sapphire insert. Match made in heaven, this watch glows like a torch. The Northport comes on a 20mm brushed stainless steel bracelet with a push button deployment class, and I gotta say, it's actually pretty good. The bracelet is a solid in link bracelet that is easily sized with screws. It tapers from 20mm at the lug down to 16mm at the clasp and has a 6-position micro adjustment on the clasp to get that customized fit. Okay, what are my thoughts? I absolutely love this watch. Marc and his team knocked this out of the park with design, with wearability, and with overall style. So you're probably asking yourself right now, what does all of this cost me? That's a reasonable question to ask with an answer of, it's a reasonable price. Retail, if they have stock, which they do run out, you can get one for $429. Gray market, you're looking at $300-ish, give or take, depending on the condition of the watch. I also find it kind of neat that these watches are compatible with Seiko SKX 007 bezels, in case you want to get really weird and make the main event no longer the main event. I also just want to add that they have tons of models they've created, so I would definitely head over to longislandwatch.com and see if there's something else that you might like. We'll put the link in the info section below. I'm already eyeballing their JFK GMT watch for a review. That's it for today's review of the Islander Northport. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome watch reviews. And hey, if you're interested in picking up a new watch, head over to smallsecondswatchreviews.com. We've got some interesting Seiko pieces that we're stocking. We're adding more brands every day. There is one micro brand that we're going to start carrying here pretty soon, and I'm over the moon excited about. Cheers, and thanks for watching.